Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) recently cancelled some 1,301 projects awarded from year 2000 to December 31st, 2019, for which contractors received advance payment but failed to mobilize to site. In a statement signed by Ibitoye Abosede, Director of Corporate Affairs of the NDDC, all erring contractors are directed to refund monies received as mobilization through the Commission's account at the Central Bank of Nigeria. In the following report, our correspondent takes a look at the implications of this development for the project management culture of the NDDC and its service delivery to largely backward communities in the Niger Delta.
Erring contractors of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) have been jolted by the recent cancellation of all contracts awarded by the Commission between 2000 and 31st December 2019, for which advance payments were made but not executed. In a statement signed by Ibitoye Abosede, NDDC Director of Corporate Affairs, the contractors are directed to refund monies received as advance payment for 1,301 unexecuted contracts across various locations in the Niger Delta to the Commission through its account in the Central Bank of Nigeria. The recent directive signals the actual commencement of implementation of the report of a forensic audit ordered by President Muhammadu Buhari to investigate allegations of malfeasance and strengthen the NDDC to begin to function as an interventionist agency. The cancelled contracts include 829 roads, 97 buildings, 85 electrification projects, 71 land reclamation projects, and 63 desilting jobs. Others are 51 sand filling projects, 17 shore protection projects, and 36 solar-powered water projects awarded across communities in the Niger Delta. Over the years, the abandonment of projects awarded by the NDDC has rendered it incapacitated to effectively deliver on its mandate to transform blighted communities in the Niger Delta. Going by the figures released by the NDDC, road construction contracts awarded by the Commission accounts for over 63.7% of abandoned projects, a situation that explains the deplorable condition of roads across communities in the Niger Delta. Equally worrisome is the abandonment of rural electrification projects awarded to accelerate the process of industrializing the region. Fortunately, a new sheriff is in town to reverse the poor project management culture of the NDDC that had prevented it from carrying out its statutory obligation to largely backward communities in the Niger Delta. Engineer Audu Owaborua, Acting Managing Director of the NDDC, a certified project manager who until his recent appointment was State Director of the Commission in Delta State, does not mince words when he says his mission is to ensure that things are done right in the NDDC.
We are a commission set up to intervene, and we will intervene. The Rotary people have the 4-week test, right? Yeah. We begin to examine ourselves on those principles. That is what we're going to do differently. And by the time we begin to do things right, I will not have to tell you to come to work by 8 o'clock. You know, you will be here. And you will know that by the time you are closing, you will take a checklist of what you have achieved that day.
In the same vein, Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Mr. Umana Okon Umana, who supervises activities of the NDDC, has vowed that going forward, it will no longer be business as usual in the Commission.
We have emphasized the need for full compliance with the provisions of the Procurement Act because the lack of adherence to the Procurement Act led to all of the excesses. Because a situation where one man could sit down and award contracts of over 200 billion, 300 billion with no reference to the Ministerial Tenders Board or even the Tenders Board of the Commission or the Federal Executive Council. I have made it clear that it will no longer be tolerated.
Contrary to fears expressed in some quarters that the NDDC forensic audit report has been swept under the carpet, the recent termination of some 1,301 unexecuted projects shows that it is still in force to reinvent the Commission as contemplated in a presidential directive to reform its processes. For their part, excited Niger Deltans have lauded the Nddc under the leadership of Engineer Audu Owaborua for summoning the courage to commence implementation of the Nddc Forensic Audit Report.
It's quite commendable, and I think it will go a long way to serve as a deterrent to others in the future. But for me, I feel the Commission to take it a step further than that. I also want the Commission to also ask the contractors to pay the money back to the Commission with interest, because they have used the money to trade for a number of years.
Commencement of the implementation of the Nddc Forensic Audit Report is in line with the yearnings and aspirations of most Niger Deltans, looking forward to an interventionist agency that is better equipped to deliver on its statutory mandate.
Inside the Niger Delta,